What do we have here? Ken Domik's white, fat legs. And this is how Ken Domik begins his video, because to him, this is grade A footage. The people want footage of his fat, white legs. So, let's get started. That is the way to do it, Ken. Yes! That is great stuff, Ken Domik. That is what people want to see. Especially your blubbery left arm hitting your blubbery left leg. Great stuff. Thanks, Ken Domik. Now go walk to the restaurant. Stop. Zoom in. Ken Domik is going to give shit to all of these people at Barburrito, the fresh Mexican grill, for charging him $1 for guacamole. He is also going to give them shit for charging $3 for one bottle of Burritos soda from Mexico. So here comes Ken Domik, Barburrito in Bradford, Ontario. He's going to give you grief because you charge $1 for fresh guacamole.
Let's go with a little bit of cilantro and guac, please. Okay. All right.
Of course, that is not alright with Ken Domik, as he will complain about it after he gets back to his car. Ken thinks that footage such as this, paying for the food and grabbing napkins, is very entertaining. It is not. Please go, Ken. There you go. You got the food? Shoot the food. Shoot the food. You're coming back to your car. Now stop! Ken Domik also believes that just hanging his mouth open is entertainment gold. Do you know how some people cannot walk and chew gum at the same time? Well, Ken Domik has the same challenge. He has to hold the camera in his right hand, hold the food in his left hand, walk, and hold his mouth open all at the same time. When he has too much to do all at once, that is when you can tell, because he leaves such silly footage for us all to have, that he is not really showing any joy. He looks ridiculous. Does footage of this kind entertain you and excite you and make you say, Ken Domik is simply amazing? Whenever Ken Domik holds his mouth open, that is entertainment. Ken Domik is the best. All he has to do is hang his mouth open, and that is special and talented. Okay, so let's get Ken back to the car where the magic happens. Show those legs, Ken. Wow. Back to the car. Are you ready? Are you ready? The party's about to start. Ken Domik is getting to the car. Another day in the office. Nah, go back, get some more food. Nah, get started. Okay, the magic starts here. Look at Ken Domik. Does he look like he has passion for what he does? Does he look like he's sharing the joy of food and has an interest in food? Just get in here, do the same old thing, follow the formula, make some money, tell the Patreon people to give me their money too. Now back up. Now go in. Now back up. Another day at the office, come on. Sit. Now take a look at Ken Domik. Just before he begins his shtick. That is the moment. Right before Ken Domik is going to do what he's done so many times before. He is just about to go, woo! We are back in the car, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get my trusty steering wheel eating tray and tell you to go buy it so I'll get $1 off of Amazon. Woo! We are back in the car, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo! We are back in the car, ladies and gentlemen. Get out the trusty tray, put that on there. All right, guys, got it all set up, and the bill is right here. The medium chicken or the regular chicken is $8.51, which is pretty good, but they charge you $1 for guac, and it drives me nuts that they charge you an extra condiment charge for $1. A lot of places don't charge $1. Some places, like Barburrito, charge you an extra $1 if you want guac.
Everyone that offers quality food charges a little bit extra for guacamole. What's he talking about? Some of them don't. All of them do that offer quality food charge the little bit extra for fresh guacamole, which is made with avocados, which is expensive. And that is if you want guacamole. They do not force it on any of the customers. If you want it, it is a little bit extra. That is to be expected.
And then the Burritos was $3. And again, this is the mango soda with natural flavors, made in Mexico since 1950. And they offered to open it before I left, but as a good Canadian, I've got my own opener. I don't use my teeth like some people can do that. You get to a point in your life, you just want to bust your teeth up on bottle caps.
What is he talking about? Who is tearing bottle caps off with their teeth? What? Who does that? Does anybody out there know of anybody who tears bottle caps off with their teeth just for fun? There are only a few people who do that, and they usually have specially made equipment to put on their teeth to do it. Well, what is this? Is the casual chatter from Ken Domik. I'm a good Canadian. I've got a bottle opener. I don't want to be like those people. Like I get to a certain age, I don't want to be tearing the bottle caps off with my teeth. What is he on about there?
Let's do a quick taste of that.
Did you see that? Do you know what that is? It is Ken Domik tasting. He wants to let you know that he's tasting. He's got to do the motion and he's got to make the sound at the same time. Never mind that people who review wine don't do that. They don't make that noise. They don't make that motion. Ken is helping his dumb followers to let them know. He wants to club them over the head with it. Here I am. I'm tasting. Do you get it? I'm tasting. Watch me.
Nice, smooth mango flavors, but it is carbonated. I think I'd rather it not be carbonated and be more like a juice. But other than that, it's not bad. I'd buy that again. Maybe not for $3. You think that's a bit too much? $3? Big bucks. Big buck, people.
Big bucks, did he say? That same soda would cost about the same money in a convenience store. It is a specialty soda made in Mexico with real fruit juice to be sent to Canada to be offered at a Mexican restaurant. You're getting exactly what you would want to have offered at a Mexican restaurant. Soda made in Mexico. That is not big bucks. Especially when Ken Domik demands that people support him with Patreon dollars. And then he wants to begrudge Barburrito for charging $3 to offer him a real Mexican soda at a Mexican grill. He calls that big bucks. You know what's big bucks? Supporting Ken Domik with your money. That's when you gotta say, whoa, for what you do? That's big bucks, Ken. If you're a Ken Domik Patreon, stop being a Ken Domik Patreon. Stop giving him your money. Do you know what Ken is going to do next? Add another one of his weird sex jokes. He's going to say that the burrito is like a tight little package, and then you'll hear the sound effect, ooh la la.
I think one of my favorite things about burritos is it's that tight little package.
Ooh la la.
We refer to a package as a man's genitals, and Ken Domik just referred to the burrito as a tight little package and added the sound effect, ooh la la. And he's holding it like he's holding another man's penis. You be the judge.
I think one of my favorite things about burritos is it's that tight little package.
Ooh la la.
Usually doesn't fall apart. If you go big, I think they fall apart a little bit more. Just through speaking with experience. The spice is starting to kick it up a notch. The burrito sauce is nice. It's just kind of taking a little bit of that edge off of the spiciness.
If you were bald and if you had a food channel and made food videos a lot of the time, would you leave your bald head exposed and bend down into your food and leave people to look at the top of your bald head the way Ken Domik does? And he wonders why nobody calls him from a big network and says, "We want to pick you up today, Ken. We need to have you go national. We need to have you go international." Because Ken doesn't know what he's doing. Do you want to have a closer look at this and you can see all of his freckles and age spots? With the next clip, Ken Domik complains yet again that $3 is too much to pay for a premium imported Mexican soda sent to Canada. And he also goes on to say that he will never get it again, even though there are 3 other different types of the same brand to try, and from now on, he'll just bring a water.
And this is actually a really, really good combination. I usually either bring my own water when I'm doing reviews like this, or I'll buy a Coke. So I saw the 4 bottles sitting up on there on the counter, and it kind of grabbed my attention. And you guys are always telling me to try other things, especially drinks, when I'm buying foods, instead of just doing always Coke. And I'm glad I tried that, because that is really good. I'm just not sure if it's worth $3. Let me know in the comments below if you'd buy that for $3, or would you rather just bring a water? It's a nice treat once in a while for sure, like today, but in the future I think I'd just bring my own water.
Aside from videos such as this, reacting to Ken Domik, why would anyone want to be a fan of his? And why would anyone want to take the work to give him a suggestion when he says he's not going to try anything? There are more flavors of the Burritos to try. And he dismisses all of them because he thinks that $3 is too much to pay for a real bottle, premium soda, imported from Mexico to Canada. It is actually very reasonable to charge $3, especially when you buy it at a Mexican grill. And people try to give him suggestions and tell him to try something different. And all he ever does is get Coke all the time, and he's telling people who tell him to try other things, "I'm just going to bring a water from now on." And this is a person who has a food channel, and he has no interest in food. And he doesn't care that he has no interest in food. That's what makes his food channel so ridiculous to watch and to support with your money. So stop doing it. Unsubscribe from Ken Domik and stop sending him your money too.
Apparently they make their guac fresh every day. Once again, let me know in the comments below if you think they should charge $1 for a topping that's supposed to be on a burrito. I don't think that's right. Let me know if you agree or disagree.
Ken just said to the people who suggest he try something different for a drink when he gets his food reviews that he's just going to bring a water from now on. He's not even going to try the other flavors. He's just going to bring a water from now on. So why should anyone take the work to make a comment telling him that yes, it is reasonable to charge $3 for a real Mexican soda at a Mexican restaurant, you idiot? If you tell him that, he's just going to take your comment down. And if you come back and say, "You took my comment down, you jerk," he's just going to bang you from his channel. So why would anyone take the work to do that? Why bother?
That's like saying you go into a spaghetti restaurant.
There is no such thing as a spaghetti restaurant. Ken Domik is 52 years of age, and he has done a food channel for more than 10 years straight. And he is talking about a spaghetti restaurant. There is no such thing. There are Italian restaurants that serve pasta, and there are normal restaurants that don't specialize exclusively in Italian food that also have pasta. There is no such thing as a spaghetti restaurant. Ken Domik is talking about a restaurant that does not exist. There are no such things as spaghetti restaurants.
And you order spaghetti, and they go, would you like sauce with that? Spaghetti sauce. And you're like, sure. And they say, well, that's $1 extra. And that's the way I feel about guacamole being charged for a burrito.
There is no restaurant, either one that does not specify an Italian food or one that does, an Italian restaurant. There is no restaurant that is going to serve you a pasta dish with no sauce. They're not going to ask you what kind of sauce you want on it and charge extra for it. All pasta dishes come with sauce of some kind, and it's already in the menu. No restaurant, whether it specifies an Italian cuisine or not, neither of the two types of restaurant are going to present you with pasta that does not have sauce on it, so it can just sit there and dry out in a couple of minutes and turn into a big, sticky, inedible, hot heap. Having any Mexican restaurant offer you the option to add fresh guacamole to your burrito for an extra small fee is not at all the same thing as going to an imaginary spaghetti restaurant and ordering spaghetti and having the waiter come to you and say, do you want sauce on that spaghetti? And then when you say yes, he says to you, then that will cost extra money to put sauce on your spaghetti, sir. That is not the same thing. Would you please get off YouTube? Would you please get off YouTube? Stop making food videos, Ken Domik. Stop making food videos, Ken Domik. You do not know anything about food. You never have known anything about food. Please get off YouTube. Please stop making food videos. Get off YouTube. Get off YouTube. Get off YouTube. Get off YouTube. Stop making food videos. Stop making food videos. Stop making food videos. Stop making food videos. Go back to making cat videos. Please and thanks.
It's my opinion. That's all. Oh yeah. Couple more bites, people, and we are done. Bite, sip, repeat.
Oh, Ken. Bite, sip, repeat? I think you've just created the next fad that's going to sweep the country and the rest of the world. Bite, sip, repeat? That is fantastic. You really have something special to offer, Ken. Not. With the next clip, Ken is going to show you just how jaded and lazy he can be. Because now, he has started to give up on throwing the garbage into the paper bag behind him. And he just gives up and says, did it go in? Who cares? How inventive.
Time for the free throw. No real bag to throw it into, so let's just wing it. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. 2 points for Ken. Did it go in? Who cares? Once again, don't charge for guac.
Once again, don't complain about people having to charge a little bit extra money to provide a much better product and service. Fresh guacamole made every day for an extra $1 if you want it. That is fantastic. Don't you put people down and stop expecting to get things for no charge whatsoever, you stupid idiot. You do not know anything about food. Get off YouTube. Get off YouTube. Get off YouTube. Get off YouTube. Stop making food videos. Stop making food videos. Ken Domik. Thanks.
If you guys love these videos and you don't want to miss the next one, please hit that subscribe button. It sits right around here. Click the notification bell. But if you want to show your support for me doing these videos just for you, hit it with a thumbs up. Ding, 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 ding. And we'll see you next time on another Ken Domik food review. Who cares? 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 Who cares?